teamed up for tonight, this past Thursday against the Pistons with a 53-point performance. 53 points, the most scored in the NBA this season. It marked the first 50-point game for Michael, as we mentioned earlier, at the United Center, and the 34th career 50-point game for Michael Jordan, which leaves him, incidentally, in second place in a unique category.
Are you aware that the most points at the age of 33 is 55? That record held by Rick Barry.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that. If I'd known that, I probably should have went for it last game. No, I wasn't aware of it. And will I ever get an opportunity again to break that record? I don't know. But if I get close, I remember it.
And he would have gotten it in the second half. In the last 6 shots that Michael took, the net barely rippled.
And Jordan with the strong drive. 16 for Michael. And the Bulls chipping away. The Knicks have led by as many as 17. It's now down to 10. 6.5 remaining in the first half. Anderson trying the spin, was tripped up by Jordan.
Well, Michael Jordan has mixed it up. He has made a couple of shots, and here John Starks trying to get out and pressure Michael, and there's no question the ankle's still not right for Starks. I don't know if it would matter anyway, and then Michael couldn't get his foot out of the way as he tripped Willie Anderson.
Bill Jackson now has the 40-year-old James Edwards running the floor. Couldn't handle that lead pass, although it nearly deflected home. Edwards with Caffey and Kukoc, Kerr and Jordan in the backcourt. Here is Starks delivering to Hopper. Nice swinging the ball by the Knicks. Hopper, yes. Well, we are seeing things by the Knicks that we have not seen in some time. They did not play well in losing to the Sixers, obviously, Friday night at the Spectrum, but they have come out in a different manner here this evening. No backcourt violation. It was tipped to the backcourt by Hopper. Shot clock at 4. Jordan. And slapped out of bounds by Edwards. Scottie Pippen making his return, replacing Tony Kukoc. So a short stint for Kukoc, who leads with 2 points. The Chicago Bulls with the best record in the NBA at 54-6. They've won 6 in a row. They are 24-6 on the road, 30-0 at home. Hopper from deep in the corner, and rebounded by Edwards. James Edwards, who was injured earlier in the season, missed 21 games with a sprained back. Kerr for 3. Steve Kerr is now 9 for his last 12 from three-point range. He is second in the league in three-point shooting at 52%. And the foul is called. Foul committed by Edwards.
Well, John was disgusted with himself at not being up tighter on Steve Kerr, because you know in the pregame talk and in the preparation with Steve Kerr, you just don't want to leave him alone. You don't want to get his feet set. And John made a mistake, but he's having more trouble moving at the defensive end because of that ankle. At the offensive end, he looks much, much quicker. However, he's trying a little bit too hard. He's trying to force things instead of letting the game come to him a little bit. But as you said before, Mark, this is when John Starks plays his best basketball, when he has that freedom to almost be a wild man.
John Starks this season as a starter, averaging just 12 points a game, was not playing well. He's had a series of injuries, particularly recently with the sprained ankle, but he was not shooting well. Don Nelson saying to Starks, as Pat Riley did the last couple of years, wanted to see John taking the ball to the hoop more frequently. And he did open the season trying to drive more, looking to shoot less three-pointers, but then cut back on his driving. And they just were not satisfied with his play. Remember, he came into the league after he was dropped by Golden State and went back to the CBA as a defensive-oriented player, and coaches always trying to get him back to that. That's what brought him here.
And there's no question he is not the same defensive player that he was 3 years ago.
Steve Kerr, again showing he can also hit from two-point range. And the Knicks now lead 46-37 with 4:35 remaining in the first half. Hopper had it knocked away, but recovered by Starks. Here's Ewing giving it back. Ewing facing single coverage from Edwards. Patrick Ewing, 7 of 10 from the field. He has 14 points. Now Ewing stepping out on a switch. Jordan. Offensive foul. Foul committed by Edwards trying to set the pick.
Early in the ballgame, the Knicks had trouble guarding the pick and roll situations. Patrick Ewing did a much better job, but Michael Jordan spread the floor even more, and then Edwards trying too hard to free up. Michael Jordan called for the hard pick.
Edwards sitting down. Longley returns. Hubert Davis is back. Davis and Hopper in the backcourt. Ewing, Mason, and Anderson up front. Mason banking Pippen. And his foul. Won't count. The foul before the shot attempt for the Bulls. Their third team foul. The Knicks with 4.
Well, Anthony Mason has done a terrific job of mixing things up. He already has 6 assists in the ballgame. Here, just using his bulk and his strength, backing in on Scottie Pippen, and finally help came, but Pippen got called for reaching in and slapping as Michael Jordan will get a breather, and Dennis Rodman returns.
Dennis Rodman with only 2 rebounds, but the main reason for that, in the early going, the Knicks were hitting most of their shots. It's tough to rebound under those conditions. Hopper for 3. A rare offensive rebound by the Knicks. Ewing going at long range. Scottie Pippen limping off the floor. That gets the crowd going. And you see the game face has returned to Patrick Ewing. That was not the case for most of the season.